Holden Caulfield, teenage boy, prep school expellee, and protector of all innocents. Holden's one dream in life is to be the catcher in the rye. When he assumes this role, he will stand at the cliff of the rye field watching children play. Holden will catch them before they fall off the cliff that falls into adulthood. In J.D. Salinger's novel, The Catcher in the Rye, Holden, with his half head of gray hair and the other half brown, is caught in between adulthood and childhood. His younger sister Phoebe and his late brother Allie are the only people in the world he has to rely on. He gets very angry with his phony roommate Stradlater over a childhood friend of Holden's that Stradlater is taking out on a date. Jane Gallagher was remembered as the most pure and innocent girl who always kept her teens protected in the back row during chess. Holden doesn't want Stradlater to ruin her innocence like he does to every other girl. As he abandons Spency Prep and ventures out into the phony world of New York City, his life takes a journey. Holden is striving to protect all purity when he is wearing his red hunting hat and is ready to hunt down all phonies and conserve all innocence. Although Holden is against it, he is a little phony himself too, when he judges Mr. Antolini for being flirty with him, and when he receives a prostitute from Maurice, the elevator man. Mr. Antolini is just a kind-hearted man, and Sunny is still innocent at heart when she neatly hangs up her green dress, a color of innocence.
Holden then goes and visits his sister Phoebe back at his phony, uncaring parents' apartment. He picks her up a CD by Little Shirley Beans about a girl who doesn't want to leave her house because she has lost her 2 front teeth and is embarrassed. Holden loves the idea of this because he figures, well, if she doesn't leave her house, then society can't corrupt her. He plans to influence Phoebe with this idea. He reaches into his pocket only to find the inspirational CD broken into pieces. Like his dreams of being a catcher in the rye, the CD is broken because we all know that it is impossible to protect all things innocent. Holden and Phoebe, however, keep the CD, which represents how the dream of being a catcher in the rye will never die. Later on one day, as Holden is walking through his little sister's school hallway, he sees the vile and cruel words, "fuck you," scratched into the wall like a hideous scar. Holden thinks to himself, why would anyone do this? School is for children, and children are supposed to be innocent. Later on, he hits his head and faints. When he wakes up, the grief is gone and he has an epiphany. He has come to the realization that purity is never eternal and that he will not be the catcher in the rye. Although the headache and a slight bruise may still linger, Holden Caulfield now has his life on track and has realized that his dream is unrealistic and that he can never become the catcher in the rye. As he lets little Phoebe go on the carousel all by herself for the first time, he tells himself, the thing with kids is, if they want to grab for the gold ring, you have to let them do it and not sing. If they fall off, but it's bad if you sing. We all know growing up sucks, but no one, not even Holden Caulfield, can change that.